Hello Internet, I'm Dan.
And I'm Chaz, and this is the Wine and Serious Business Show, episode 44.
Yes. Got it right this week.
Dual fours, yeah. So, Pinot Gris, 2000, actually...
Two 2008s and one 2007. Yeah. These are my picks. These two, I tasted while I was out in Hood River on a trip recently. Had a good time doing that. Thought they'd make for an interesting show, so I brought them back. And this is one that was a favorite of mine when it was released. It's a 2007, so it's a little bit older. It's not quite the current release, but I enjoyed it at the time. Kind of felt like drinking it. Thought it would fit in well with Pinot Gris show. We'll see how Pinot Gris does after being out for a year. This one in specific, I thought it was a pretty good wine. So first up, here we've got the Hood Winery Pinot Gris. This is 2008.
I need a little rinse.
Oh, okay.
Because I was cheating before the show.
Sure.
Drank a little Sokol. I've had the Sokol Blosser before. It's good stuff.
Yeah, both of us liked it, so we thought it'd be interesting.
But it's been a year, so
to check out. So these guys are pretty nice. Apparently, a couple generations of family farm out there. They used to grow a lot of fruit, and now they've switched over to grapes.
Wow. 12.4 alcohol. Pretty low. All right.
Yeah.
Mount Hood Winery, 2008 Pinot Gris.
It's a nice citrus notes right away on the nose. The lemon comes right out.
Yep, pretty light.
Little green apples, I think.
A little bit of like watermelon rind as well.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But not the watermelon, just the green part. So.
Yeah, nice and crisp. Some good green apple flavors on the palate. A little bit of green apple skins too. A little tart later.
Mm-hmm. Pretty austere, I guess would be the word, right? Like. Not providing a ton of flavor, but where it is completely balanced, and it's got really nice acidity on the tail end.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I appreciate that. I'm getting a little bit of melon flavor at the back end too. Flavors aren't terribly complex, but they're nice and clean. Yeah. Citrus plays all the way through. Like definitely a lemon touch all the way through it.
A nice wine, 85 points. I mean, definitely right at the tail end of being very good.
Yeah, 86 for me. Yeah, I like how it's done. And I think definitely with some fruits that would benefit from the citrus, some foods that would benefit from the citrus flavor, I think this would be kind of a nice pairing.
For me, I think it would come off. I think the food could overpower this wine fairly easily. It doesn't have enough flavor for me. At least that's my opinion.
Yeah. Okay, and this is the 2008 from Wyeast Pinot Gris. Got a little rinse going on here. Interesting story with this too. These two winemakers used to work together a few years ago. The winemaker for Wyeast split off and started doing his own thing. So they're fairly close to each other geographically and have some history together.
When were you out at the Gorge? When did you pick these up?
I don't know. It was a couple months ago maybe. Got my notes up on Grape Stories if any of you are inclined to actually look up either of these wines under my name. Man, we haven't talked about that for a while. Both of us, for those of you who started watching us in the past 3 or 4 months even, we both keep our tasting notes on Grape Stories. Great repository for our inventory for tasting notes. And if you're curious what we think of other wines or if we've tried other wines, it's a great place to go look and see the stuff we posted because we're pretty diligent about putting our notes in there.
Right. Or at least you've been. You passed me up, I think. Or you're about to pass me up.
Oh, yeah.
You're in the 900s.
Yeah, I'm chugging through the backlog. You're in 900 too, aren't you?
Yeah, but I'm really slow. Like I'm at the point where I like type in 5 notes and I go, oh, my heart's just not in it anymore, and I just stop. So I do like three or 5 notes at a time.
That's worked best for me too, I think.
Yeah. A little cold here.
Yeah.
Pretty cold. Time to cut it.
Yeah. All right. Well, in addition to discovering that the wine needed to be warmed up, it's also corked. We got a bad bottle, so unfortunately we can't give you a decent review on the Wyeast Pinot Gris. We're going to take another quick break, get ourselves some new glasses, and move on to the Sokol Blosser in a minute. Sorry about that. So this is the Sokol Blosser 2007 Pinot Gris. Both of us have had this in the past and enjoyed it.
Yep. Sokol Blosser makes some good wine at the foothills of Dundee. Right off the highway, actually. And their Pinot Gris I've really liked in the past, and their Pinot Noir, some of their single vineyard Pinots are fantastic. So
yeah, organically farmed too, so cheers to them for that.
Yeah. So now this is smelling like a good Pinot Gris.
Yeah, like some crazy grapefruit going on here.
Yeah. Oh, nice. So this is what I had a sample of at the start, and it was kind of like almost like a lemon pie thing kind of going on too as well.
Sure,
a little bit of creaminess.
A little bit of crust on there too.
Definitely, yeah, like a little, like whereas I was kind of like, this is austere, this one's definitely larger, right? There's a lot more flavor, a lot more things going on the nose right away. So.
Again, yeah, like that lemon pie flavors that you were talking about really strike on the mid palate, linger there for a little while. And the acidity's really drying things out.
The grapefruit hits pretty hard on the finish too. Yeah, really, really grippy. Yeah, it's nice stuff.
Yeah, it really becomes like ruby red grapefruit later on. And it's still kind of hanging in there, which is kind of cool. Good long finish on this.
I remember really liking this back when I had it on release, so it's holding up really well.
Yeah.
I mean, this is really good Pinot Gris.
More or less, I popped this because I felt like drinking it tonight, and figured we'd do it on the show too, and I'm definitely going to enjoy the rest of the bottle.
For sure. 89 points. I'm going to go a touch less than I did last time because the acidity is maybe not the best integrated right now, but man, the sort of evolution from like the lemon cream down into the ruby red grapefruit is nice. There is a little. It's a good wine. So.
88 for me. I'm just a little less excited about some of the flavors. I like them. Like I said, I'm going to enjoy drinking this for the rest of the night. But yeah, just a little less excitement on it, but still solid wine. No mistake.
This is food wine.
Okay.
Because this will stand up to I think just about anything. I mean, you can do like white sauce dishes or like heavy seafood stuff.
It's true, and with the different fruits showing, that could be an interesting pairing.
So, all right, so that's our show. Kind of sucks about the Wyeast.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty short. Yeah, that's kind of a bummer. I kind of wanted to show that off, but we'll have them back. We'll have them back on for something else. There were other wines I liked from them. So
question of the day: what were we talking about?
Oh, I've got one. I'm going to hijack it. We were talking about one earlier, but this is something I've been wondering about. Now that we've got some more viewers, I'd be really curious to see what your opinions are. Sometimes we talk a little bit more. Sometimes we do 4 wines. Sometimes we do 2 wines.
Oh,
you know, and I've been feeling like myself. I like to keep the shows around 12 minutes. Normally we run over that. When do you guys start to get bored? How long do you like to watch a show for? 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, no problem. You can watch the whole thing. Only 5 minutes? What's your preferred length for a wine show?
Yeah. Do you want us to do 2 bottles, 3 bottles, 4 bottles? What do you think?
Yeah, we'll try and take that into consideration.
Absolutely. Thanks for the feedback, and I already know what David's going to say. I stopped watching immediately.
I know. Hater,
Dave. All right. Bye, Internet.
See you next week.